Hi, how to run PDF Data Extractor Enterprise as an NT service. So this will run hot folder monitoring in the background and process any files that appear in a folder without any user intervention at all or any pop-ups on screen. So to set up, you set up the monitor first. So that's the hot folder monitoring to monitor a folder. So I'm going to quickly set up. So go on to PDF Data Extractor Monitor. This can also be found in the program under Setup. What I'm going to do, I'm going to monitor this folder here. Just doing a quick setup. I'm going to move to the Done folder and keep that as the report folder as well. So if there's multiple files, for example 2 files, it will create one CSV file with those files data in that CSV file. The setup file, I'm going to use the example one. So I've got example one there, and that is the example for that setup. So I'm going to click add to monitor list. So that's set up, ready to go. So now I'm going to activate monitoring, save and close. So it's now processing those files there to the done folder. So that's all working. Now to run it as NT service, it's quite simple. You just click on NT service, install and start service. Now you can leave monitor as not active on screen, so for setting up, for example, only, and then you start it as an NT service. So that should be running now. If I look at the logs, the view NT service log, if I go down there, you can see that it's run the PDF Data Extractor Enterprise monitor. Okay. And if I go into Task Manager, you've got 2 running there. The one is the NT service. You can actually close this one down now. So that's the one that's running NT service, and that's the service runner there. So there's those 2 files that is running. So if I now put those files back into the test folder, it shall process those. So as you see, it's moving to the done folder, and it's created a new CSV file there of the data extracted. If I open that in Notepad, you can see that it's ready in 2 files. So that's a file title, example 2, and an example, and those are bits of data there. So I could do that again. So we've got 3 files now. The NT service will pick it up, and then that's the output file there. Open it with Notepad. You can see there's 3 files there now. So that's how to run as NT service. For any little complications, say you have files on a mapped drive or on a network, then you may need to change the NT service login to your user login. Now you can do this in Edit Service Setup, or you can do it in actual services under Control Panel in Windows. If you look for the PDF Data Extractor service, be able to change the login and password for the user so you can have access to the map drives and also network. But you can do it from here as well, but it's a text file and you just put in your username. So in this case it'd be like administrator and then your password, for example. I'm going to leave it as local system, which has access to all if you've got the permissions to do it. And that's it. Give it a try.